Oh yeah. Titles and thumbnails are so easy. Yeah. Dude, it's got to the fucking point with like the YouTube clickbait game that the thumbnail and the title is like 50% of the work of the video. And the actual contents of the video don't even fucking, like, barely even matter. Thought about short form? Yes, a lot. And I refuse. Okay, now we're doing it too late. Why? I have expressed my... what's the opposite of desire? I have expressed my desire to support this kind of content before. Disdain. That's the one. Thank you, chat. I have or distaste. That also works. Unwillingness. That's more just like a I can't be bothered, like unwillingness. I don't know. It's just a fucking short form content. There's so many problems with it. First of all, it doesn't actually make any money. Like, all ad revenue stuff is based on, like, time watched.
Hey, baby, it's me and you.
And when you're watching, like, fucking scrolling through your TikToks or whatever, if there's ever an ad, like, they don't want to show ads because that will just stop whatever you're watching. You just stop, right? Like, you just immediately click off or whatever. So there's barely any ads that run on it. And even when there are, ad share is most often calculated by, like, length of time, like, watch time, right? That's how it works on YouTube. The longer I keep you watching a video on YouTube, the better for YouTube, so they pay via that metric. Got one there. Then, oh, right, the fucking Binko lady. Sorry, I should actually, like, get up to the Binko. I'll get up to the Binko lady and then reset. So yeah, it doesn't actually make any fucking money. Then the thing that everyone says in response to that is, oh, but think of the exposure! Oh, you'll get so many views on all your other stuff that does make money if you just do it just right. And that doesn't happen. People think it happens. It doesn't happen. Everyone is going to say pirate software, and then I'm going to say, okay, now do another. It doesn't, it's like, it's so extremely rare that that happens. It just doesn't happen, guys. It's not a realistic situation. That 23 person on TikTok, right, who has messaged me, by the way, I have talked to them. They keep posting, like, that they seem perfectly nice, and I'm perfectly happy for them to continue posting my shit there, because then I don't have to, and it doesn't make any money anyway, so they're doing all of the work for, like, no of the upside, and I get the exposure or whatever, which is apparently the reason you do it anyway, so there's no reason to have me do it if someone else is doing it. Anyway, the exposure doesn't even fucking work. It just doesn't work, like, the conversion just doesn't happen. It's just not how that works.
Luis160615 just resubscribed for 10 months. Hi.
Also, even if it did work, like, those are the kind of viewers that I probably don't want anyway. It's like the Dwom situation again. It's like, yeah, okay, people like watching Dwom and they come to the stream, but then Dwom viewers are the worst viewers. They just see, it's just like all the people that are just here for the haha funny noises. There are so many people that came into the community from Dwom who are awful people and I don't want in the community, right? It's just like, no, I'm not saying everyone is like that. If you came from Dwom viewing or whatever, you know, I'm not saying everyone, but it did seem to have a definite influx of people from that. So I don't even know if I want TikTok viewers. Like, yeah, sure, number go up, haha, XD, but like, at what cost, you know? If I wanted number to go up at any cost, there are better ways of doing it. Hello. Or like more soul-destroying, dignity-defying, you know, pride-crushing ways of doing it, you know? What else is there? That's probably and yeah, the all short form content and stuff like that is just, it's just a race to the bottom. It's like okay, we take we take the like the most clickbaity, most watchable, most like easy to consume stuff, and we just fucking pump that shit out, right? Like it's just like it's like the I don't know, it's just like the lowest common denominator. It's come in. It's just the lowest common denominator content or whatever, right? Like I don't know how to explain this better than what I am, but it's just like so shit that like everything it will just it's just gonna, yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's gonna like eat everything. It's like if everything just becomes short form content, then everything's gonna be shit. It's like a race to the bottom, the most optimized, pure, attention grabby like form of content possible. Nothing will compete with it. This is the single best form of content. You know, it's the easiest to consume. People just sit there doom scrolling on it for hours. And it's just not what I want the content creator space to turn into. I just don't like that. I don't like short form content. I don't think it's what this should be. And it's just like such a race to the bottom mentality bullshit that everyone's going to start doing it. And then all, like what happens in like 10 years when all content is just short form forever? Like it just kind of fucking kills everything. I don't know. I just hate it. It's so awful. We can get into whatever, like attention span destroying or whatever else it does. It's bad for your mental health or whatever. And it's all fucking bullshit. It's like the same thing as like, you know, the death of truth bullshit, where like, oh, if you just say enough if you just say enough outright lies fast enough, people can't disprove you fast enough, right?
Glim Sailor Bin just resubscribed for 34 months. I can't wait for TikTok to eat everything. I hope it will eat one number 9. A number, yeah, no, I'm not continuing that shit.
It's like, just post enough bullshit TikToks to get a bunch of views with like rage clicks or whatever, and it doesn't matter. Do not do Sweets Girl after drive-by. I will not. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate everything about it. I just absolutely hate everything about it. It's vertical as well, which is the worst form of video possible. Do you remember when it was like a... Oh, thinking of my phone, actually. Do you remember when it was like a joke that like...
Hey there. Well, hello.
That like silly people would...
Have you ever worked a day
Oh,
in
hang
your
on, I'm
life?
being, yeah, whatever. Just reading my phone. Do you remember when, I remember when the internet was new and people would take the piss out of other people who would record videos vertically, right? It was like a thing, like vertical video was like a thing people laughed at. It was like, oh, you idiot, you recorded it vertical, you ruined the video, haha, XD. Should have held your phone sideways, idiot. Right, now that just doesn't happen. Now vertical is like the correct way, but it's just the worst way of laying shit out possible. Like, I've watched, like, I've seen people post, like, F1 TikToks.
5 Atoru just resubscribed for 23 months. 23.
I've seen people post, like, F1 TikToks where there's, like, you know, an epic battle between two cars, and, like, a car will go to overtake, and it will go off the fucking screen, and you can't see it, because all you're seeing is the fucking sky and the road underneath it, and some fucking subtitle bullshit. You don't actually see what's happening. It's so fucking stupid. It's just like... Our vision doesn't work like that. Our eyes are next to each other horizontally. We naturally see in like a fucking landscape thing. And like ton of the information above and below what you're looking at is just the sky and the fucking ground. It's so pointless. Video should always be landscape.
MRDRWOO just resubscribed for 7 months.
Like, the only reason vertical exists is for portraits of people like standing up. Like, that's okay. Sure, you can have a picture of somebody in portrait. That makes a lot of sense to see all of the person instead of just their top half. But that is literally the only thing it ever makes any sense to do portrait for. I don't know, maybe like a mountain or something. But, like, actual video, it should be fucking widescreen. I fucking hate it. I hate how it's that everything is forced into this stupid fucking format. Because God forbid people hold their phones like this instead. We couldn't possibly have any kind of barrier to entry to fucking consuming our bullshit, low effort, crap, sludge content as quickly as possible for as long as possible. They have to hold their phone sideways? Can't do it. vertical video everything. Just fuck the entire format of video, like, as an art form in general, just so that people could just consume faster. Easier to scroll up when your phone is like this, right?
For 68 months.
I hate it.
Hello, Josh.
I hate all
and
of it.
horizontally good day to you.
I hate all of it.
Thanks.
Lithium_5555 just resubscribed for 7 months.
Fuck short form content. Fuck vertical video. I will not engage in it. I don't care. Even if it gets to the point where I can't continue this career anymore because everything is fucking vertical. I would rather work at Tesco. I refuse. Anyway, hope that answers your question, whoever the fuck asked like 20 minutes ago.